welcome back. I was sitting here thinking about this motorhome that I've been building, and I thought, I wonder how much of upcycling I've actually done on this vehicle. I'll do a quick video, 10 minutes, of everything that's been recycled and upcycled. So here goes. The lorry itself was in the scrapyard. The visor doesn't quite fit, that's been upcycled. The roof pod, that was on another lorry that don't even fit this one, I think it was in a Vico. That's been upcycled. The spot lamps, they came from a BMW E36. It's leftover aluminium from a job, and the framework and the mechanism is from a fire engine. It is actually one of the sliding trays that go in and out. This has been heavily modified. This locker, this is all aluminium that came off the rear door of a curtain side lorry that got cut down and re-welded, and the latch is from a fire engine. It's again off a sliding locker. RV doors that you see, they're all out of a caravan, various different types of caravans. The windows are out of caravans, all of them. The trim, this was it took me a while to dream this one up. This is tread plate off a tail lift of a lorry. The wheel spats, they came off a fire engine. They've been cut down and shrunk to fit this vehicle. This is not upcycling down here, but I made those from a Sprinter van. They're the trims, the plastic trims that I used as a mould to make those out of fiberglass. That's actually the top half of the trim. These, well, they're not upcycled, I had to buy those, but they are the edging trims for a flat roof house. These lights, they came off a fire engine, and the other half of these lights, which is the bezel, is inside, and I'll go into that. Here's another one of my fun upcyclings. The windows, electric, they go down. They are the two cab doors from a fire engine. The frames were cut and then welded together and then placed inside. The tow hitch is off a Freelander, I think. The step is off a minibus. They are out of a Renault motorhome. That came off a horse box. That came off the side of a house, that awning. Oh, the door came off a refrigeration unit. All of the locker doors you see in here, which are a bit dark, I'm afraid, but they all came out of a horse box. Actually, 3 separate horse boxes. The sunroof came out of a minibus. These pieces of ply that are already pre-shaped came out of a sailing yacht. They were the bunks. The pieces of wood that made up the bunks. The extractor fan I found in a skip. Yeah, I did skip diving. This wood here that made this kitchen unit up, that was the wooden sides of a horse box that I stripped down, and the cooker and the sink unit, which you can barely see, came out of a horse box. Remember I said about the tail lights? Well, these are the bezels, that the lights used to sit on, and I've made control panels out of them. I've used tread plate to make up a backing, and then I've used laminated floor, sanded all the varnish off it, and then got it down to natural wood as bamboo, and that's what made this all up. The diesel heater second hand, that came out of another bus. The stereo came out of my mate's car. The consumer box up there came out of a caravan. This unit here I made the other week, that's actually the alley bash bars that go down the side of a lorry, which I modified. More horse box wood, again more horse box doors. Stereo speakers that came out of a car that my mate gave me, another one of my mates. My mates look out at me. The toilet came out of a caravan. No, it didn't, that came out of a horse box. The window and the blind came out of a caravan. These seats came out of a minibus. The frames were removed, thrown away, and I had a relative make me up the seat covers, and I glued all of that down to pieces of wood so they can be lifted and they were lightweight. That window there came out of a pickup truck. The cooker, the fridge, that's also salvaged from a caravan. All of this. That sheet here, look, I stripped 3 curtain side trailers for their roof linings, and they are the roof linings from those. Even on the roof I have the same material. Everything has been upcycled. In my locker there is a second-hand generator that was thrown away down the local tip. Inside this locker is a valve which came off the back of a fire engine, that's all I could find, for my waste water. And I couldn't tell you what van this has come off, but that is a fuel tank for my wastewater that came off some kind of pickup van of some description. It is as yet unfinished, but the 4x2 is the same material as the solar panel holder. It's all drop side bash guards, but the aluminium that you walk on, that is from the floor. I believe it's the floor, it could be the walls, I'm not sure which, of a pickup truck. You know, the aluminium drop sides, that is where they came from. The guy cut them all off, cut them up. I found them, cleaned all the concrete off, and have cut them. I've got two more to add, but we've got to readdress that roof hatch because we can't access that at the moment. And there is also two drop sides going on there as well for two solar panels to go on, which will be activated up and down by a linear at some point. Everything you see, the solar panels came off a solar farm. They're 48 volts, I do believe. I'm planning to put more powerful ones on the other units that I'm planning to make. The hinges came off lorries, various lorries. The whole sofa is made up of two different types of sofas. The base cushions came out of a caravan. The backrest on that one came out of a caravan, but these rear cushions, they are actually the rear cushions from a sofa we had in the house that we threw away. But because none of the material matched, and I don't have the time and the money to go and get anything to replace them with, I actually cut all the material off the sofa in question and made up these very basic cushion covers on the caravan covers. Now eventually I'm going to get some proper material and I'm going to rework this and do this job properly. The curtains that you see also are cut down curtains from my mother's house, which I restitched myself, and that one behind the cab is also a recycled curtain. And up on the roof there in the bed space, which we haven't got to yet, see there's another one I forgot about, underlay. That was thrown out, that was sitting on a bonfire on a particular farm I know. I managed to skank that, and that's going to be going down on my floors because I've absolutely wrecked my laminate. I've just got to find a new carpet. I don't want a second-hand carpet in here, I want a new one. So yeah, that is pretty much it. That is pretty much it. That is the list of recyclables and upcyclables that I have used in this particular motorhome. I hope you enjoyed this very, very short video. Just goes to show with a bit of imagination what you can use and what you can work around, and everything else that you see that I haven't listed has been pretty much brand new purchase. Like all the plywood's all brand new, except for the floor. There is some plywood at the front that's marine ply that I found in a lorry. I did actually use that on the front half. I had some for the back, but that rotted out, so that obviously wasn't marine ply. The laminate is cheap ass laminate from B&M. It hasn't survived very well because I've been dropping stuff on it, and I kind of took the attitude now that we're just going to put carpet down. One of my dogs has passed away. I was a bit concerned about flea issues. No matter how hard you wash your dogs, fleas jump in their fur when you walk them, you see. So I've only got two left and they're getting on a bit now, 16 and 17. So yeah, we'll be putting carpet down. I'm not planning to get another dog anytime soon. With that in mind, welcome to my motorhome. So that, yeah, that's about it. And that definitely is about it. I can't think of nothing else that I have used. No, there's one more. Just thought of something else. I ain't quite done yet. I'm trying to put a wood burner in, and I've got a second-hand wood burner given to me that was homemade, very well homemade, out of 2 gas bottles, but it's too big. So we're currently cutting that down, and that's going to be on the next video that I put out. We've just got to get that back boiler off, cut that chimney down. We're going to get a car exhaust, stainless steel car exhaust for a new chimney, and we'll weld the 2 halves back together. I've got some old knackered hydraulic rams. I'm going to use the ram steel to make a grill up with to go in the bottom to hold all the wood, and I'm going to use an old fire engine tray which is down there by the bonnet, which is going to get cut up and made into an ashtray at the bottom. And we've got this stainless steel unit here that came off a fire engine, which has got loads of lovely angles in it, and that's going to be the tray itself to collect all the ash. We've just got to find an air vent that can be opened and closed at the bottom, because we want the air to feed in through the bottom, which is this end, feed in through there and go up. We've also got a steel plate here, so we're going to weld that in on the top, so we're going to cut a hole out, weld that in, and a hot plate to brew the kettle up and stuff like that really. And then we'll just pick up driftwood and bits of old wood from forest and stuff and stack it all up, go for a walk, stack it all up and burn that during the night and stay nice and warm, hopefully. My only concern, I only have one, my roof is made of fiberglass. A little concerned about hot ash landing on that roof, but I don't know, I don't think that'll be a problem. Might be though, I don't know. Right, that is definitely it.